Opening the vault door. Alrighty. Greetings and salutations, my friends. 'Tis I, your overseer, Saint Uther, once again, joined by my wonderful friends Ambrosia Hartnett and the Warsman. How are you both doing this fine evening? Crickets.
It's been a week.
It's been more than a week, actually, since our last game. That's okay. You know, life happens. I was about to say, wow, those radioactive crickets are loud as hell. I need some cricket sounds, actually, now that I think about it. But anyways. Oh, shit. Did I hit that wrong button? I totally did. I f***ed up there. Hit the wrong button. I'm like, oh crap, wrong. Yeah. This is the part where you go, ha ha.
Methinks the Grots got into the wet works again.
Yeah, that too.
Alright, be right back, get me burner.
I'll get me burner for the barbecue. Alright, come on. I think that may have solved it. It's nothing we could solve with a bit of hammering. There we go. We're in business. Okay. So, where we last left off 2 weeks ago, the gang had infiltrated the Cherry Creek Brewery. That is a hiding place, or a hideout, yes, for a stronghold, actually, for a group of raiders that had been pillaging local caravans, which is the reason why the shipments to the Starlight rest stop have been halted. So with the help of Big T, the group infiltrated this stronghold through the back door and proceeded to unalive the entirety of its inhabitants. To, you know, lack of a better word description there. Much so to the ease of Big T with his minigun, Little J. Clearing out pretty much the whole place, they finally managed to get to the room with the larger than average raider with spiffier junky armor than the rest of the raiders. Come to find out, yes, 'tis the boss of this group known as Cherry Bomb. Insults were hurled back and forth, including various explosives, and the whole encounter ended with said Cherry Bomb going down to Big T in a hail of freaking minigun fire. And with her dying breath, she proclaimed that you know, wait till her sisters find out about this, cause y'all be sorry when y'all be sorry when her sisters find out. And then gurgled and, you know, in a blood-dying gasp. So we continue where we left off in combat still, cause yeah, Big T's in the room with a couple of turrets and kneecaps. Use up, my dude. Now, a quick disclaimer for the audience and anybody who's catching up with us now. You may have noticed that all of a sudden there's this grid pattern everywhere, a hexagon pattern. Discussing it with the group and doing my own research, and then, of course, discussing it with the group, we have decided to make another modification to the game going forward. We are now doing away with the very loose, ambiguous movement range system. And we have adopted this fan-made one that I discovered. I wish I could remember who the hell's thing this is. I like to give shout-out. I like to get credit where credit is due. Oh, okay. This is the Fallout 2D20 Combat and Movement Overhaul. A 5-foot grid-based redesign by a Wayward Ball. So, a shout out to you, Mr. or Mrs. Wayward Ball. Thank you so much for creating this document and sharing it with the community, to people who went out and looked for something like that, because, yeah, movement and range was getting a little trickier, especially when I'm building these maps. I have to keep in mind that, oh yeah, this is zone-based. What is a zone? Well, it's pretty much the same terrain that you're standing on, which In the case of this walkway right back here that my mouse is kind of going around, that's technically all one giant zone based on that loose terminology. So, yeah. We have adopted a more traditional sense. And I went with a hex pattern because I'm like, the original Fallout games were hex-based, so why not go back to, home? Anyways, tangents aside, my dude, Mr. Kneecaps, you are up. It is your turn.
Is everyone alright?
There's still some ringing in your ears from that frag grenade that went off in front of you. You still got some, little pokey bits in you, but, I don't know, nothing a good, slightly irradiated shower won't fix, and maybe some rest.
Right. Alright, so what I'm going to do, let me see here. I'm going to explore the area after checking on,
Well, remember,
on Doc.
yeah, you're still in combat, though.
Oh, yeah.
There's still two turrets, one here and one there. It's in the room with Big T.
Yeah, but the question is, can they reach us and can we reach them?
Well, they can't shoot you, but they can definitely shoot the crap out of Big T, because he's still in that room. That's why I'm like, you guys are still in combat right now. I mean, if you guys want to stay out here and patch yourselves up and let Big T, be the bullet sponge, I mean...
Hell no, I'm not going to leave him out to dry like that.
That's what I'm getting at. So I'm like, sure. Now remember, you're up against a wall right there.
Okay, let me see. That's a window.
That's a door
and
right
Big T is outside. Oh.
This is still a room.
Alright, so...
Yeah.
Alright, so what I'm going to do... Let's see. Is my pistol anywhere nearby? Because I forgot if I managed to grab a hold of it after last session.
Did that fall? I can't remember if it did. I don't recall if you fumbled it or not. I'm going to say you still have it. Because I honestly forgot.
Just wanted to make sure to keep it fair.
Well, fun.
Okay, so I'm going to put away my bat, draw my gun.
Okay.
Which is free because quick draw is
yes,
low.
you have your quick draw free action. Or minor action.
Step over the corpses and then head outside to check on Big T.
Outside? Oh, you mean in that room?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's an indoor room, mind you. That's still all inside. There you are.
Right, I see Big T and I see the turrets, yes? And they're currently focused on him.
They're trained, yes. They're not firing yet because it's not their turn. There's one to the left of you, one to the right. And you're stuck in the middle with them. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I moved 2 spaces, and as with the new movement rules, I've got 7 movements left. So I'm going to get behind Big T.
Get behind him? Alright. Hang on. Yes, because you're agility 8. So yeah, you got, that's 1, 2,
Agility
3,
7,
4.
my guy.
Oh, you're 7. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's good. That's plenty of movement.
And then I'm going to start pew-pewing the turret on the left.
On the left? Okay. You are within range, so it's no extra difficulty. Roll 1 success and you're good to go. Oh, you didn't roll the attack. That's the damage.
And that's my fault.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord,
what a complication.
Almighty. Friday the 13th strikes again. Here we go. And now we get to roll out the new thing that I had worked on in between. Here's the complications table. My friend, you are using a small gun. Please click on the SG comp. Oh, what the hell? Doesn't work for you guys or what? Hang on a second.
Rush him.
Again. Well, that's one thing. I tested it for myself. I didn't test it for you guys. That's probably why. Visible to all players. Hang on. All players. 1, 2 explosives. All players. No, not that. Damn it. All players. Melee weapons. Cause I feel it's more fair when the person does it themselves. Or, it's just not more fair. It's just, it's their own luck, not mine. I don't want to put my karma on something else entirely. Complications. All players. Alright, try that one more time. Hit the SG comp. Let's see if it works this time. There it goes. Click. You pull the trigger again, but nothing happens. Click, click, click. The gun has jammed. The shot was a dud, or maybe you reached the end of your magazine. Regardless, you need to use the minor action on the weapon before you can fire it again. Maybe you forgot to reload the cylinder. Like, crap.
Right, doing that right now.
Okay, so that's your... Actually, hang on. You would need to expend an action point because you did your free action, which was put away your weapon and pull out your weapon. You used a minor action to move.
Point.
You've moved, which is a minor action. So if you want to do that now, you would have to expend an action point, which you do.
I am doing that. I am doing that right now, and I've already subtracted the action point too.
Upon looking at your gun further, you realized, oh, damn it, I forgot to reload. Well, doing that now. So yes, you had a bonehead moment and forgot to reload.
And I do believe that's my turn.
Tis. It is now Jeff and Doc's turn. What should your bestest boy do? Or do you want me to take control of him?
Boopity boopity boo.
Buffering.
Yeah. Intensive buffering.
Kneecaps is inside the room with Big T, with 2 turrets. Jeff is currently down to 3 health. He is, he is wishing maybe he has the amount of lives of a cat as a dog. Like, I know cats have 9 lives. I wonder if, I wonder if nuclear apocalypse surviving dogs have more than 1 life. Although in that case, with that sentence uttered, I'm pretty sure they do. So what do you want to do, Miss Medic?
I am going to patch Jeff up.
Okay. So I'll move you over. Well, I'll have Jeff move over to you instead. So you use the first aid skill, right? Which I believe in your case is a 7 to healing, so that'll be 10. Actually, it'll patch him back up, so I'll be back to full health. Okay, so that was your major action. Is there anything else you want to do before you end your turns?
I don't think so.
Okay, you and Jeff are just gonna hang out. All right, machine gun turret time. Okay, evens, kneecaps, odds, Big T. Okay, Big T it is. So this turret is going to open fire upon the big super mutant with its machine guns. Why the hell are those damn things anyway?
Oh no.
Turrets, machine gun, rank 1. Let us see here. Oh! Okay, well, that's gonna be interesting. Give me a moment, because I just realized, like, oh yeah, these guns are medium range, and you guys are well within close. Now, hang on. Let's see here. This would mean that... Oh yeah, it's definitely within... yeah, they're definitely within close range, so... That's a +1 to its difficulty, so it needs to roll against Big Super Mutant, which has... How much defense does he have? He has 2, doesn't he? He does. He has 2 defense. The damn turret needs to roll a crit in order to hit the damn guy right now, because, well... Shoot the mutant! Shoot the mutant! Machine gun, fire! It only made one success, so failure to hit. Secondary turret. Same deal. Evens. Evens kneecaps, odds, big T. Odds again! Alright, let's see if this turret, you know, maybe it's malfunctioning or maybe it's just trained on the big threat. Nope, nothing. And you know what, these other turrets aren't even aggroed yet right now. Well, I mean, they're somewhat on alert, but they're far away from you guys, so I'm just going to kill them out of the turn order. Big T's up. Alright, Big T. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna smash up this here turret. Because now I'm forgetting about the new rules. Actually, either way, but yeah. Heavy sledgehammer time. Oh, Lord! Big T failed to hit. Wow. That's anticlimactic there. Kneecaps, you're up!
The curse of Friday the 13th, ladies and gentlemen.
Apparently, yeah. It is not cool today. Having freshly reloaded your gun, what are you going to do?
Eat lead, dirtbag!
Left or right turret?
Same one I was shooting at her.
On the left? Okay. Go for it. Hey! You succeeded this
That's how I
time.
like.
Roll damage. Oh, good lord. Wow, that was enough to kill it from the word go.
You're kidding me!
I mean, it only has 11 health and they're down to 5. I mean, do you have any armor? Okay, they have 1 damage resistance. So, yeah, even then, it was more than enough to destroy that guy. So
What the hell are these things made out of? Paper mache?
They're made of something weak, like paper mache or radits. Thank you for getting that one. So that one's dead. It is Jeff and Doc's turn. Your bestest friend is all patched up and ready to sink his teeth into something. Well, Doc, what do you want to do? Pew pew. Pew
La la
pew.
la la la. I guess I'll have Jeff stay where he is, and Lara will go through the doorway and shoot at any remaining turret thingies.
Okay. So let's see here. What is her agility right now? I need to keep it open again. It's probably the same. Agility's 6, so you have 6 movement in total. So 1, 2, 3 movement to get right next to the turret. So that's your minor action, and go ahead and blast it with your pew-pewer. Pew pew.
That's the one I wanted.
1 success? That's enough. Wow, just barely. And wow, you hit it for... Ooh, good lord almighty. That would be... Let's see. That's more than enough. Yeah, because piercing goes right through its armor, so that's more than enough. You totally destroyed it. Yay! she opens up her laser pistol and bow, 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 bow. And the turret explodes with a flurry of fire and circuitry just going all which ways. So that will end combat. Now, let me go ahead and tell it to stop. Boop. Combat is officially adjourned. And with that,
Hey, we ding.
the group officially levels up. Actually, let me get the experience from those turrets real fast and add them into your list. But yeah, that was already more. You guys had already racked up more than enough experience to level up earlier. But now that the combat's officially concluded, you may now reap the rewards of its level up. Okay, 38 XP for the both of you. The group now has time to take a breather because, I mean, they are fairly certain that with this raider boss dead, if any raiders were left surviving, or any surviving raiders, which there are none, I will tell you that outright right now in this area, yeah. It's like, uh-oh, boss is dead. Run! Just like, just like smaller, ruttier oaks. Boss is dead. Leg it! So, take a moment to think about your level ups if you want right now. And I will go ahead and tidy up some more narrative corners real fast. Big T wipes some sweat from his brow. Whew, man. Gotta say, that was quite a workout. Haven't had my blood pumped like this in quite a while. I mean, farming life's a little boring sometimes, but it's always nice to get out and stretch your legs.
Things almost got real ugly real fast.
Oh yeah, when she hurled that frag grenade in front of us, I was like, oh damn, this is gonna sting. Oh, and sting it did. In fact, I think that's the only time I actually took any actual pain during this. Everyone else was just tickling old Big T.
That's something I don't want to go through again.
This is life out in the wasteland, buddy. You should know that better than anyone. So, the group is now pretty much wiped out the raider threat in this zone, or in this area. And, yeah. The building is now free to be explored or, looked at. Before you guys want to take off and head back to the ranch. Because Big T does let him know, it's like, alright, you guys, I'm gonna get ready to head back to the ranch. Just you guys tidy up here and take care of any loose ends you might want to do while you're here. Cause knowing raiders, they probably stockpiled on a few things. Me, I don't really need a whole lot. So just knowing that these raiders is gone and my caravans, the caravans will be free and my ranch can go back to being a bit more peaceful.
We'll take what we can.
I don't need much, so I'm gonna excuse myself out to the front door. You meet me there. You meet me back in the parking lot when you're ready to leave. So yeah, Big T's just gonna go out and he's just gonna murder those turrets. Either way, that are out front. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that they're totally done. So Big T's gonna wait for you guys out in the parking lot.
Meanwhile, Ambrosia, if you don't mind, I suggest we loot the joint.
Oh, there's loot to be had. And then some. So they close up Big T's list because I don't need him anymore for a long time. I need to add. So, how do you guys want to explore this place? What do you guys want to check out and do before you take off?
I'd say we start from where we're at right now, from the inside of the turret room, cherry
Okay.
bombs room, and then work our way around.
All right. You can poke around if you want. You can loot any of the bodies if you want.
I will definitely do so.
Okay. What do you want to look at first?
First, I'm going to start with the turrets, and then work my way toward the goons and cherry bombs.
All right. Salvage. Scavengers can salvage from a destroyed machine gun turret with a successful intelligence plus science test with a difficulty of 1. You can get ammunition from them. Salvage will also yield some uncommon materials if you successfully salvage.
Wait, so what would I have to roll for that?
It's
Is
an
that a survival test?
intelligence and survival.
Ah, I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
I'm blind as a bat.
Yeah, that's fine. Survival intelligence, which I believe is the Doc's territory. She might be better at harvesting from those turrets than you.
This is true. In which case, I'll go rifling through the bodies. And speaking of which, is the doc with us still, or is she already fading out? Poor thing.
I'm not sure. I think she's just in, lag mode or something. It's alright. Where the hell is Cherry Bomb? There's her character sheet. I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably kick open their sheets again because you guys are gonna start looting bodies. Alright.
Alright, so what do I have to roll in order to rifle through the pockets and whatnot of these goons?
Oh, you don't have to roll for it. Well. Huh. Actually, you know what? I haven't thought of that really too much when it comes to looting bodies. I mean,
Let me bring up the rule book.
Yeah, that's fine. Because honestly, nobody's actually looted any bodies up until this point, really, except for, well, when I did my test run, another test run with our other player who hopefully will be joining us eventually. Moving Meta, or was it Tacozilla? Oh, yeah, it's Moving Metas. Yeah. He was the only one who actually looted a body. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I just said, hey, you found this. Okay. I can't remember if I rolled or not. Yeah, because normally, like in Fallout game, you just grab whatever the hell is on them. Like, oh, okay, they had this, so okay. But I'm like, But yeah, like with the animals, if you're trying to butcher them for meat, or these turrets, you're trying to salvage them because they friggin' shot up and exploded practically. That makes sense. With a person's body of loot, pretty much just rifle through their pockets and whatever they had left on them. In most cases, it's all good to go. So, yeah. I'm just gonna say, yeah, you know what? You just loot whatever they had on them, and then go from there. Go with the more standardized Fallout route. Sometimes you might find something lucky on them, but anyways. Okay, so on her.
Yeah, I'll just start rifling through her pockets then.
All right, and strip her down her gear if you want.
Well, yeah. I mean, no one's gonna be picking her up anyways, except I suppose sisters, if they exist to begin with. Alright, ma'am, sorry to do this, but you were a bigger bitch than I expected.
I will tell you outright, yes, her sisters are real. They're not just something that she said.
Okay, let's see, what do we got here?
Alright, let me go ahead and add these over, so... Oof, gotta do some bookkeeping again right now. Damn it, I shouldn't have done that. Let me just close all these then real fast. Ah! No. Alright. Cherry Bomb. She had on her... Let's see. She had heavy raider chest piece, sturdy raider legs, and heavy raider arms. So let me give you those. I can't remember if that's basic equipment or something that I added. Nope. That's actually stuff. So let's see here. Heavy raider chest plate. There it is. So you got the heavy raider chest, 2 sturdy raider legs, and heavy raider arms. Yeah, she's out of her. She didn't have any more frag grenades on her. Oh, wait a minute. Huh. Okay, I forgot to change that. Okay, and you found her weapon. She had on her a shish kebab.
What the hell is this?
The shish kebab is basically a makeshift flaming sword. So you get the heavy raider chest, sturdy raider legs, there's 2 of those, sturdy heavy raider arm, 2 of those, and now you have a shish kebab. Where's the damn thing? Oh, it's probably in your weapons now. Yeah, it is. Oh yes, and your baseball bat is currently broken right now. Well, not broken. Well, it's damaged.
It's damaged.
That's why I gotta put a
And
star next to that.
speaking of which, my friend, take a
Yeah.
look at page 195 in the official rulebook. There's an entire rule set for looting.
Oh, okay. Let me double check it real fast. Fallout rules. What page was it? 195?
Yeah.
195. That's scavenging. Okay, that's scavenging, not actual loot.
Yeah, over on page 186, it
Yeah.
shows scavenging scenes, which
Yes.
is probably the closest we're going to get to looting to begin with.
Well, that's gonna be for the place, and well, that's a bit different. Scavenging is gonna be slightly different, whereas actual loot from the person, that's a different story.
Makes sense. That also means I am going to rifle through the place too for loot.
Go for it.
And according to scavenging scenes, that is a perception survival test.
Yes. Okay, Ambrosia, did you want to start rifling through those turrets and see what you can scavenge from them?
Sure.
Okay, that would be a... Oh, nice. That would be a intelligence survival check, difficulty 1. So roll that twice, once for each turret, left and right.
There's uno.
Okay, success.
And two.
Okay, yeah, and okay, so you banked yourself 2 more action points with that. So you guys are up to 4 now. Okay, let me go ahead and double check the turrets. What did you guys get from that? You guys are coming away with some good loot. You guys are gonna be rolling in bottle caps after this. So let's see here. You have successfully found. Oh wait. Oh damn it! I told you to do the wrong thing. Whatever. I'll let it go. Yeah, fine. Whatever. I'll let that one go. It was supposed to be science. My bad. But that's fine. difficulty 1, it yields 3d20. Okay. So let me roll this for you real fast. So it's going to be 60-20. Wow! You found 61 bullets of 5.56 ammunition. And 2 combat dice. So I'm going to roll 4 of these, basically. 4d6 uncommon material. Wow, you found 16 uncommon material. Jeez. Might be higher. Actually, well, hang on. Might be higher or not. I don't know. That sounds like a lot. Hang on. You know what? I'm going to mulligan that one myself. Someone, hang on. I want to get completely out of hand. Hang on. Where's my GM quick cheat sheet here? Let's see. So that's a 6. That's an effect. So that's 1, 2. So that's 4. I'll say. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Because I'm saying, I'm using combat dice, so I'm like, I'm going to go with the actual result. So yeah, a 5 and a 6, that's 1, 1. And then the 2 is a 2. So there we go. So that's 4. So you found 4 uncommon material. Yeah, but the 3d20, that one stands because it's literally just 3d20s. So, so 61 bullets. Let me add that to your list. Laura Doc. And that's 5.56 ammunition. I know you have uncommon materials. There you go. Uncommon mats. So, let me just modify that number. You have 6 more, so you're up to 8 uncommon materials. Nice. And ammunition. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. Do we have ammunition? Where the hell's ammo? 5.5. 5.56 ammunition. Ah, there we go. Ammo was under fusion cells. And you found 61 of those. Ack! What did I hit? 61. And they weigh... I gotta check my thing here real fast. While I'm doing some of this bookkeeping, in the meantime, before I get to you, make sure you get to your level ups. So you need to think of a perk, and what the easy one is, what skill do you want to rank up by 1 point? Your melee, unarmed, science, piloting, survival, whichever, as long as it's under 6. 6 is the cap. So think about that for a quick second while I refer to my notes. 5.56 ammunition weighs... How much did I weigh it? What the hell is it? 5.56. Do I even have 5.56 in here? Oh, there it is. Good lord, I couldn't see it. I'm blind. This is freaking bad, too. 0.035 is what I have it currently weighed at. 0.035. There we go. I like to actually weigh things, so there we go. Okay, excellent. Okay, so my dude, you rolled, wow, a critical success and 2 successes on your scavenging check, right? And that'll push you guys up to 6 action points now, because yeah, you banked a lot already. Right, my dude?
Indeed.
Okay, you were scavenging the area. Let's see here. Let me look at this again real fast. Each location has one measure. Alright, was that just for the room, or was that like the whole place?
That was for particularly Cherry Bomb's room.
Okay, Cherry Bomb's room, so it's a small room. Okay, yeah, so that was a room. Let's see here, scavenging. Test successful. Do you find the minimum item at least location? Alright, let me see. Do I have a roll for that? I should probably plan this out ahead of time now. Definitely going to do that for the future. I think I have a scavenging table. Or is already actually added into the game. Maybe not. I guess not. I'll have to make a scavenging thing now, basically. Let me read into this a bit more. If the test is successful, you find the minimum of items for that location. Each item category found in the location has a minimum and a maximum number of rolls. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's... Do I have a table? Hang on. I thought I did. Hit locations, random weapons, random chems. Okay, that's something else. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a scavenging table from now on. Let me make a note to myself so I don't forget again on this stuff. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna make a scavenging table now in between sessions to make it easier for me to decide what the hell did you guys find randomly. So,
Sorry, my man.
let's see here. Hang on. This is Cherry Bomb's room. I'm going to... Actually, wait a minute. I think I have a random table. Hang on. Well, I think I had a table that wasn't in-game. It was one of those... Somebody else that created. Let me see here. That's encounters, which I need to lock down. I need to figure that out, too. That's settlement stuff. What is that? No, that's not it. Settlement stuff. I could have sworn I had a... No, it's an encounter table. Is that the loot table? Oh, hang on. Is this it? Alright, I'm just... Okay, so this is a random scavenging table I just quickly found. But I was like, oh yeah, I did have one. But I'm like, I have to research it more. In the meantime, I'm going to say this is what you found until I can come up with a better idea of how to scavenge or play with it more. So, in the room, you found another heavy raider torso. Let's see here. So let me go ahead and punch that in. Kneecaps. You found another heavy raider torso, which I think you already had. You already found one on her body, so I guess you had to back up. Heavy raider chest piece. Yep, that's two now. You're up to two of those. You found some hides. Oops. Hides. Okay, yeah, wow, that's actually kind of funny. The hide you found was, yes, it's a ragstag hide. So that's one of the hides you need for...
Ain't that a coinky dink?
It is. I'm going to say that it is a hide. And you found 18 pieces of junk.
This is going to be worth something at the very least.
So I'll give that 18, actually. All right. That concludes that area.
Right, I'm going to the next one. Doc, you there?
Yeah, I think she's here, yeah. A little out of it, but yeah. Hey, Doc! Yeah, just give her a minute. Anyways, my dude, you're gonna try and loot this next zone?
Oh, very much so, yes.
Alright. Let me go ahead and determine what. Let's see here. Based on this.
And rolling.
Okay, 2 successes. That makes sense. Let me go back to this table. Okay.
One success and one failure.
Yeah, I saw it. So you got the success. I'm gonna say that's good. Let's see. Okay. You managed to find another heavy Raider left arm. Alright, do you have a heavy one? I think you have a sturdy one, right? Yeah, you have sturdy, so... Oh, no, wait, yeah, you do have heavies. So you found another one of those. So you're up to 3 of those. You found another hide, and hey, surprise, surprise, another ragstag. You found a unit of dirty and purified water. Purified water, you're up to 4 of those. And we'll give you some dirty water. Because, hey, water is water, depending on how thirsty you are. And you found... Found 9 more pieces of junk. It's up to 27 junk now. Okay, whoa! Your kneecaps are gonna start breaking now because you're starting to reach your limit of weight. You're at 184 out of 210.
Admittedly true, but what's it called? It won't be too much of fun as long as Doc gives us a hand.
It's true. Alright. So what else you guys want to do? Eventually, like I said, all this looting's gonna start weighing you down.
Hey T, you want any of this? Or at least give us a hand and carry it all back over to someplace else?
Remember, T's outside. He's waiting by the cars. He's waiting in the parking lots where you guys first broke in. So he's not in earshot right now.
Doc, you there?
She's in the next room right now, but yeah.
Give me a hand with some of this junk, will you? Please?
Who cares? The key's in this room.
Oh, you're gonna poke around in that room, dear?
I have no clue where he even is.
Oh, you're in this room and he's over there, in the room behind you, which is fine.
Yeah. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
How can I help?
He wants you to carry. He wants you to be a pack mule and carry some of the stuff he's carrying right now.
You want wee little tiny dog to be a pack mule.
Although oddly enough, your carrying weights are very similar. You can carry 200. He can carry 210. But
Which is kind of funny considering I'm this tiny little stick of a girl.
yeah. Although he's carrying the majority of stuff right now, you're still not. You've got about another 140 pounds you can carry. He can only carry about another 15. It's like, ooh, this is starting to weigh me down. But yeah, so do you want to carry some of his stuff? Or do you want to loot your own stuff so you can carry your own stuff? But I'll make the transfer if you want. And I think and Jeff can carry stuff too. He can't carry a crap ton because, he's a dog. But he does have a carrying capacity. In fact, how much does he have right now? I'm curious. Jeff can currently carry 50 pounds. Although, he does have his armor, right? Yeah, he does have dog armor. How much did I weigh that down? Let me look that up. I think I forgot to add that in, didn't I? Yeah, I haven't added it in really. Let's look at the standard notebook, or standard rule book. I think it's in miscellanea. Yeah, maybe no, wait. No. Oh, there we go. Dog armor weighs. Oh, okay, it's all 1 pound each, so it doesn't weigh a lot to him. Damn it. Go away. Okay, add miscellaneous. That's interesting. Alright, whatever. I'll have to figure that out later then too. So, move on to the next room and check it out? Or are you guys
Very much so.
Or you guys want to pack up and leave? Alright.
I'm going to see if there's anything else worthwhile. To be quite frank, how much is the junk worth?
Junk is worth, I forget off the top of my head. Actually, I think I put it in the value there. Hang on. I think it's on your character sheets. Let me double check. Junk is worth. They're worth two caps a pop, and you have 27 of them. Well, normally they're worth 2 caps a pop.
Yeah, I'm going to leave the majority of that behind then.
Remember, junk can also be scavenged for material.
That's true. Doc, would you mind sifting through the junk that I have right now in order to see if there's anything worthwhile?
My dear?
Hmm?
Yeah, he asked a question. He wants you to sift through the junk that he's been picking up to see if you can actually find what's anything good or what's crap.
Okay.
Okay, hang
Is
on.
that like an investigation roll or something?
Let me double check. I forget because we did this way back when we first started this campaign. That's under scavenging. Let's see here. Junk. Here we go. Let me see here. Oh, okay. So, actually, yeah. So yeah, you can salvage materials from junk items from other items you wish to dispose of for use for later repairs, crafting, etc. Scavenging salvage requires that you have the appropriate tools or facilities, such as a workbench. I'm gonna say the bench you will need for this campaign. I forgot to mention this when we. Again, I didn't make that when we first started, and again, we haven't done it for it since then. But yeah, to break down materials, you will need a tinker's bench, and there is none in this area. I will declare that right now, and I set that up already when I made this map. I'm like, I didn't make that here, so there is no tinker bench for you to take these things apart and figure out what's good and what's right. So right now, you're just hanging on to junk. So yeah. So, do you want to leave behind potentially useful junk, or do you want to carry stuff that's potentially useless? Well, outside of a few caps.
I'd say to just leave the junk behind. We'll sift through the entire building first to see what's worthwhile, and if we are still able to carry something, we'll claim the rest.
Okay, so
Whatever we can carry without breaking our limit.
So you're gonna dump the junk for right now. Okay. Okay, if you're gonna do a complete thorough search of this whole area, I'll just make it one lump sum jump, just for the sake of time. I don't want the whole thing to be okay. Let's check this room. Let's check this room. Check this room. I get it. So I'll make this one gigantic search. Give me 1 minute here while I do this, and I'll have you guys roll together and figure out where we're going from there. Let me see. Where's that table that I just had a minute ago? Alright, I'm going to reset here. So this is a large area. It is industrial. Hang on, let me see here. Let's play with this some more, but let's see here. Oh, okay. Did you check this? I'm checking a bit. Alright, so let me see here. Okay, that will work for that. Let me see how this works here. Okay. All right. So, the two of you give me your perception survival checks, and I will tell you what you find. Again, I'm gonna have to make my own table because this one's a little wonky. I'm gonna have to really make this something good.
Double failure. And a single success from Ambrosia.
Okay, Ambrosia. So, Kneecaps doesn't find anything else of note. Ambrosia made at least a 1 check. Let's see here. So let me roll a 6. Let me roll a d6 on these tables to see what you find from them. So that's well, yeah. So that's the third item. The third item. Okay, so you found that. Oh, lucky you. And you found that. Okay, and you found some of those. Okay, so Doc, well, so yeah, Kneecaps didn't really find much of anything else. Doc was able to find and salvage, or scavenge, some medium dog armor. So let me get that in your inventory. So that's medium dog armor. We'll put that in your list of stuff. You found that. You found some utility clothes. Or is it overalls? Hang on. Equipment. Utility coveralls. And you managed to find some purified water and some bourbon. So let me add that into your list. B-O-U. Bourbon. And some water. And another purified water, so you have to have 1 on that. And you found 10 more bits of junk. Where's the junk? Did I take that out of your inventory? I think I did. Alright, yeah, let me just keep it there so that way we don't have to F with it anymore. Junk. It's worth 2 a pop. It weighs 1 apiece, or is it 2 apiece? Junk has a weight of 2 when worth 2, and you found 10 more bits. Okay. So, there you go. That's everything you could find that was just laying around. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you meet up with your buddy Big T and head out?
I think that about covers it because since we don't have the proper tools, let alone a tool bench or anything like that, we're pretty much going to grab everything we have available to us right now.
Sounds
So
good.
yeah, we're going to take the junk, bring it with us, and split it evenly among our group so that way we'll be able to haul the entire lot.
Well, you still can haul it. You're not at limit yet.
Fair enough, then I'll do that. I'll be the pack mule for the group.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go head outside to, to reconnoiter with Big T.
Alright, give me 1 minute here. Let me do this quick thing for my parental unit real fast. Nothing there. Alright. Okay. So let me just get you guys out here to Big T. Alright, so the group will meet up with Big T, who's waiting for you guys by the lot. Yeah, glad to see you guys made it. Find anything useful for your adventures?
Just a bunch of junk for the most part.
So does that mean you lots ready to head out?
Just about, yeah.
All right. Let's get on back. So the group will now be leaving the Cherry Creek brewery. So let me go ahead and mark that off. Actually, let me mark these off with X's. That way you guys know you've already checked them out. Okay, with that, you are now back up to the world map. You are on your way back to the brewery, the ranch, right?
Roughly, yeah.
All right. I need to label what time it is too. Time of day. So yeah, it's currently night. I'm gonna say it's probably past. Well, it's a little bit past midnight. Now I'm gonna say it's like. I'm gonna say it's like 10 o'clock. A little after 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock at night. I need to come up with a way of tracking all this crap too. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let me just do this then real fast. Oh, that's just that, so... Screw that crap. That's going to be too much of a hassle for me right now. I'm just going to write it in the thing. So, yeah, it's currently 10 o'clock right now. So, do you guys want to hoof it throughout the night, or do you guys want to camp out first before you actually leave?
Screw that noise. I don't know about you, lot, but I'm gonna find a nice comfy corner and get some shut-eye.
Yeah, Doc is totally agreeing, and she's like, "Yep, I'm getting eye bags, sleeping bag."
Well, okay, yeah. Do you guys want to camp out there at the Cherry Creek Brewery, or do you want to hoof it for a little bit before you camp out in the middle of nowhere?
I'd say at the brewery at the very least.
All right, smart idea. All right, so the group will then camp out. Do you guys want to camp out for a minimum amount of time or the full amount of time? So yeah, short would be about 4 hours of sleep. Full rest would be double that, so 8 hours.
I'd say the full 8.
Full 8? Okay. So make sure you each consume at least 1 unit of food and 1 unit of water. Before you
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The perk I wanted to take was Lead Belly.
Lead Belly is what you want to take for your perk?
Yep.
Okay. I will add that to your list right now then. Lead Belly perk, which I believe makes it you more resistant to bad effects of drinking irradiated water. It has 2 ranks, so let's see. At rank 1, you may re-roll the difficulty class to determine the combat dice difficulty class to determine if hang on. Yeah, determine if you.
Sorry.
That's fine. If you suffer radiation damage from irradiated food or drink. At rank 2, so you can't take that again until you're at what, 5 right now? So we're level 9 is when you can take that again. Let me make that note. Alright. Good to go. And what was your core skill that you wanted to rank up? If you need more time to decide that, it's fine for the time being.
I don't even have a clue.
Oh, talking to Kneecaps, but yeah. For you, because he figured out what perk he wanted and what core skill he wanted. For you, you can still, if you're still undecided, you can take however long you need to figure that out. More so, there's a lot of new perks that I added. I mean, I added a lot of new stuff in between sessions, so yeah, feel free to peruse that list. And I'll make this proclamation right now too, because I'm like, I should have told you guys that ahead of time. But yeah, so this is your free mulligan on this one. If there is a perk that because you guys haven't had time to look at the whole list of stuff, which again I apologize for. So I'll let you take the lead belly perk right now, dude. Don't feel super rushed. When you have time this week, hopefully before the next session, peruse through that list, and if you come up with a new idea, just shoot me a message and say, hey, I want to change my perk to this instead. I'll let that slide. So for the time being, you'll be under the lead perk buff, and if something doesn't happen because of it, whatever. It just happened. Like, you got lucky. But yes, I will allow a perk swap on this occasion because there's a lot of new stuff. Skill, on the other hand, that one's still very core. Because that determines what your character is really good at. Melee attacks, sneaking, medicine, etc. And with that in mind, I'm like, Doc, why do I have a feeling you want to go into another point in medicine? Make yourself even better medic. Or mechanical. Either way. Or laser guns. Those are your tags. Anyways. Okay, so the group will then camp out for the 8 hours. So it'll be 6 a.m. by the time you guys wake up. Yeah, bright and early. 6 a.m. So the group camped inside of building for a change instead of out in the wilderness. It was a nice night. The group is now fully rested and healed up. Yeah, they'll be healed up. Excuse me. All right, rise and shine, you two. We gotta get back to the ranch. Lord knows what some of those knuckleheads are doing without me there to keep an eye on them.
Right. I'm up.
Did you two sleep all right? I didn't snore that loud, did I?
Can I make a perception roll to see if he did?
I mean, if you want. Difficulty 0. Difficulty 0, my dude. You don't have to roll, so it's a 0, so it's an auto pass.
It's just for laughs, my man.
Okay,
it's just for
it.
laughs.
Go for it.
Survival wait, no. Would it be survival or? I want to say it would be survival perception.
Yeah, sure, go for it. Yeah, you succeeded.
Alright, did he snore or no?
Well, he said, I hope my snoring didn't keep you up too long. Or didn't keep you up tonight.
It was on and off, but for the most part, I'd say we got a good night's sleep.
Well, alright then.
Doc, how about you? How are you holding up?
How you doing, little lady?
You just kind of see her sitting up with serious bedhead, rubbing her eyes. It's morning. I live.
I live. Who knows exactly what I was getting at?
10,000 years.
Wrong
can
character.
Give you... Damn.
I think Ambrosia knows what I was getting at with that one. I didn't do the voice well because, can't really do the voice that well, but still.
Oh, wait, that's right. The other one with the hairy personality. A dog's age since I last saw Mulan.
There you go. Thank you. Yes. Little Red Dragon. I live! Anyways. Alright. So, halfway through to the Twin Bull Ranch, the group is going to stumble upon something real fast. Let me go ahead and do a check here. I need to do a group check. I need to lock this one down too before I do. Let me see here. So I need you guys to roll me survival perception. Okay, you got one. She got one. So 2 successes in total. I'm gonna weigh that against.
And no successes again.
Wait, didn't? Oh, that was the other one. Never mind. Sorry, I thought that was the first one. All right, so only 1 success on Ambrosia. Okay. I don't know exactly where to go on that one. And let's go here. I will drop the group off here in a minute. Let me just get this prepped up real fast. I didn't fully prep it. Totally forgot to recheck this, but that's fine. Come on, drop. Actually, I'm gonna go to the other one instead. Yeah, that one makes more sense. Alright, so the group managed to make their check at least, and they will appear on the outskirts of this area. So drop dock there, Jeff right there, and Kneecap's right over here. And you know what? Big T's still with you guys, so he'll follow up behind. There we go, make it there. Okay. So, the group has stumbled upon a random encounter. You've come across a small park. And off in the distance, the group can see what appears to be 3 ragstags drinking from a small lake. They have not noticed the group yet. Do you guys want to? Do you guys hang on? Do you guys wish to encounter them directly? Do you want to sneak around, or do you just want to hightail it and leave?
I'm going to turn over to Big T and tell him big guy, we actually have beef with these things. If we can get the drop on them, all the better. Otherwise, they tend to fidget, and that's one chase I'm not looking forward to.
Ragstags? What y'all need? What do ragstags do to you guys? What's the matter? They headbutt you and run off?
Not necessarily. Let's see, we need about 3 of the buggers in order to settle someone's tab.
Oh, alright then. What do you want old Big T to do? Let me heal you guys up, by the way. Oof. So actually, you guys are back to full health. 15, 14. And I think you guys actually have some bonus health right now. Yeah, I'll give you guys 4 bonus health right now. Make it 5.
Alright. So this is how we're going to do it, Big T. From what our contact told us, these things tend to get real fidgety if they feel threatened. So what we're going to do, we're going to go in nice and quiet and hopefully get the drop on them.
Well, Not the worst idea I've heard, but alright. So the group can go sneak mode and get close enough to them. Now, this is where your your actual new ranges and everything is going to come into play, because you guys are quite far away. I don't think any of you have a ranged weapon long enough to tag them from this distance. And then, yeah, measuring things out is where is going to be pretty crucial here now. And, of course, line of sight is going to be a thing, too. So, take it away, my guys. How do you want to proceed? We're not in combat yet.
I would like for us to try and sneak in as close as possible.
All right,
Then
go ahead.
Then the minute without alerting them, and then the minute we're like at the best range for all our respective weapons, unleash hell on the lot.
All right, they're unaware of your presence, so go ahead and start sneaking. It's going to be a difficulty 1 on your sneak checks. Agility sneak. Or stealth. I think it's stealth or sneak. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Oh, it's sneak.
I am just rolling for shit today.
Apparently you are. You're about as stealthy as a brick. Alright, so where did you want to move before you, as you started sneaking around? I mean, you're under the impression you're being sneaky, but you don't realize how unsneaky you are right now.
Give me 1 sec.
Ooh, that gives me an idea. Now I'm just coming up with an idea for the rest mechanic and everything like that. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that.
Right, if I remember you saying correctly, my pistol is effectively a close range weapon. Yes.
Yes. So it means it can be fired between 1 and 7 right now before I lock down the new...
Double checking to make sure.
Yes,
that's
yes.
why.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. Let me double check it real fast for you. Yes, anything between anything that's within 6, you are okay without increasing the difficulty.
All right, I'm set.
All right. So yes, with his less than stealthy movements. Hang on, haven't. Yeah, with his less than stealthy movements, they are not alerted, but something hurt. They heard something. So, future stealth rolls are going to be more difficult. Ambrosia, did you want to move Doc somewhere stealthily? Get into a position before you guys open fire? Paging Doc.
I'm going to try to sneak over here.
Okay. Roll your sneak check. It's going to be difficulty 2 right now.
So if I pick the right fucking tab.
I'll drop your character over there.
Perception?
Agility. Agility
Okay.
and sneak.
Jill, sneak, and...
Okay, 1 success, 1 fail. Needed at least a 2, so it's not completely successful, but it's not unsuccessful, so...
So I'm not a ninja, but I'm not a complete dunce.
Yeah, so... They're going to move around a bit. They haven't decided to hightail it yet, but some of them are like, wait a minute, that one's still kind of... And I'm going to have Big T do the same. Where is he? Yeah, so the difficulty just went up again. Alright, T, can he do it? Sneak. Okay, he got 2 successes, but yeah, it was difficulty 3, so that's... Let's see, he's gonna go right over here. Well, I probably should say that, but yeah, whatever. He's gonna go right there. Alright, and with that third not full success, that will alert these things. Let's see here. So we're gonna go into combat right now. Hang on. Oh, cherry Christ. Hang on. I keep forgetting to do that. I need to always modify initiatives every time I start a game. It's because it always wants to give me the D20. I'm like, no, I don't want a D20. I want it to be static based on the value. There we go. Alright, so let me bring up the Rad Stag sheet real fast. Before you make your move, Glenn, let me go ahead and do this. Alright, open up. Okay, so they basically have movement of 5. So, with them being alerted to your presence, they're going to get a free move real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one's going to go that way. That one's going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that one's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, now it's officially your guys' turn. They got their free bonus move. Glenn, you are up.
Right then, let's see what we can do. Looks like we all get our turns. The first chance we get. But they did move though.
Yes, they got a bonus move for free right now before their
Okay,
actual
that's
turns
fair.
come up. Yeah.
So they are alerted to us, and they're slowly trying to move away. Yes.
Yes, yes. They haven't completely hightailed it. They haven't gotten to full-on sprint mode. They're just walking away.
I am going to
Or
get close to
galloping
the furthest one.
Okay. You have a movement value of... Was it 7? Yeah, you have a movement value of 7. Actually, let me do that. Back that one up a bit. Yeah, because that area around there... Actually, you know what? Let me move that one back. Because it was over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, 2... Hang on. 1, 2, 4. So yeah. So that the area around that puddle, that pond, is mud. So that is difficult terrain. That's why I'm like, you know, let me move them back a square because that ate up 2 spots per movement. Each square is, or each hex is 2 movement in that dark area.
Yep,
So
and I'm
that's fine.
avoiding it. And now
Okay.
that I'm in range, a pew pew.
All right, you're gonna take fire on it. Go for it. Oh no! Good lord! Hit it. Small gun application. Wear and tear. The gun has seen better days and no longer functions as well as it once did. Reduce the weapon's damage rating by 1 or remove a damage effect on it possesses. These can be restored when the weapon is repaired. Oh, Lord. Alright. And you didn't even hit the darn thing, so... let's see. Where's your gun? It has close quarters and vicious, right? Damage effects, right? Yeah, those are effects. Alright, so I'm going to roll a random die here. 1, 2, it loses a damage. 3, 4, it loses its close quartersness, oddly enough. And 4, 5, and 6, it'll lose its vicious ness. Let's see here. Where's the die? 3-4. So it loses its oddly enough, it loses the close quarters quality or whatever effect, right? Remove 1 damage effect. Although it's not technically it's not an effect. Either way, it loses that quality for now. So for the time being, that one is temporarily broken. So let me go ahead and make that star mark to it, and put a star next to this to make sure that it is broken. All right. So that's your movement and your action. Do you want to use any action points or anything?
Not at the moment.
All
I
right.
don't have enough to take another shot for the most part, and I don't want to be greedy either.
Yeah, don't make sure you expend your ammo point on that too. All right, big T's up. Let's see here. I'm gonna try and get me closer to that guy. Big T is got a movement of 10. That's right. He's got huge ass agility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, and his minigun has a range of, it's close, isn't it? Yeah, it's a close range. It's a close ranged weapon. Well, not close range, but it is small. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's within range. Perfect. Time to open up on this little guy. 2 successes. Burst and spread. What does the spread and burst do? Weapon damage effects. Burst attacks hits 1 additional target within close range. Primary target. Okay, but there's nobody else nearby. And spread per effect. Inflict 1 extra hit on the target. Inflicts half. He did roll 2 effects, so he hits 2 other locations on this thing for half the damage rounded down, which is only 1. So, let's see here. Where the hell does he hit it? Hit locations, quadruped. So the torso takes the full 3, right front leg, and the head. Alright. Where does this thing have armor, if anything? Probably does, but not much. It's just 1 physical damage resistance in all areas. So it only takes 3 damage in total. Wow, that was a lousy burst. Doc, you are up. You and Jeff are up. Your movement value is 6 hexes, so you can move up to 6 spots. The dark brown areas around the lake is difficult, so that's 2 points per.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, you're good there.
And
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You were in perfect range for either of those 2 stags.
I'm going to go for this one.
The one that's already tagged up, that's already got a few holes in it from Big T. Okay, go for it.
Yep. Baby, wait for me.
Ooh,
Woo!
yes. That's a hit. And you hit for, ooh, wow. 1 piercing and vicious, meaning I think vicious means it adds more damage, right? Vicious, yes. Plus 1 damage per effect roll. So, wow, you hit it for 5 damage, and it's piercing, so it's going to ignore the armor. Where the hell did you tap? That's going to be a critical hit. Where did you hit it? Hit on the quadruped. Okay, I don't think it has any special effects. No, it does not. So, click on quadruped there in the chat, and tell me where you hit it. Or do you want me to do that for you? Hello? Uh-oh. Buffering again. 'tis an interesting night. Alright, I'll do it myself then. So you hit it and its left hind leg. Oof. Meaning it is now crippled. Let's see here. Where's my combat master? Injured leg. Boop, boop. Okay, so the poor thing is now prone. It falls to the ground. Alright, Doc, is there anything you wanted to do on this turn, or do you want to have Jeff do something now? You moved, you shot. Do you want to expend any action points to take another shot at something? Or just end your turn? My Doc?
I think I'll move Jeff. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, hang on.
up
Jeff's
here.
movement is... Hang on. Crap. Undo that real fast. Oh, shit. That was mine. Jeff was 1, 2, 3, 4 points already? Yeah. What's his... His body is 7. So he can move 7 spots. So that was 1, 2, 3...
4.
Okay, that's 4. So you got 3 more movement to play with.
Hmm. Hmm.
He can get close, but not close enough.
Yeah.
Alright, that's where we'll put him. Alright. Alright, so that'll end your turns. Okay. This Ragstag is just going to get up from being prone, which eats up one point of its movement. And it's going to try to limp away. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one doesn't like being fired upon, so it's going to try and attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to get right up to you and headbutt you with its antlers. And it totally missed. And this one is going to continue to slog away. 2, 4, 5 right there. Kneecaps, you're up. Now, because of your gun's malfunctioning, it is no longer viable in close combat. So if you're going to try and use it, it's going to be difficulty 2. Understand?
Yep.
I was talking to Kneecaps.
What'd I do?
It's your turn, my dude.
Ooh,
Now-
okay, give me a moment.
Yeah, now I'll repeat myself. Because of your gun's malfunction, your close combat... normally you could use a handgun in close combat, but because it's malfunctioning, it's not viable to use in close combat anymore, so you cannot use your... Well, you can still use it, but it's going to be difficulty +1, because it's still a handgun, so that's what I'm going to
Nuts
say.
to that.
Yeah.
Nuts to that. I'm swinging for the fence.
Okay, what are you going to whip out? You got multiple melee weapons to pull from now, because you looted a new one.
Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put away my gun because Lord knows it's only going to get worse if I keep trying to shoot it for now.
You got
And
a slight...
I'm going to quick draw my bat and swing at this.
You're going to quick draw your slightly broken baseball bat. All right. That's a hit.
7 damage.
Okay, so your persistent is currently broken at the moment, so that's out. So I don't have to worry about that. Where did you hit it? That's gonna be a critical hit in the front leg. Oh, funny. So it takes 6 damage.
Doesn't matter if it walks on 2 or 4 legs, it's still getting kneecapped.
Oddly enough, boy. So injured leg and prone. Okay. Do you want to expend any points to try and smack it again? You should have 6 action points right now, mind you.
Oh, most indubitably.
Okay. So, let's see here. By doing this is going to be interesting. So, because it is prone, at close range, reduce the difficulty of attacks against you by 1 to a minimum of 0. Okay, however, because you were using action points to make another attack, your difficulty increases by 1. So basically, you're back to 1. Although, yeah, fuck it. So yeah, 1 success will make a hit instead of 2. Go ahead, my dude, make your attack.
Yeah, here's the thing. I say nuts to that because of Action Boy.
Oh, you do have Action Boy, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
No increase in difficulty test.
Let's see. Oh, you were correct.
For
actually,
a second
yes.
major action.
Okay, yeah, so I stand corrected. I'm like, wait, I couldn't remember if you'd hit that or not. Okay, so yeah, basically it's a difficulty 0. You can just auto pass if you want.
And I believe I shall do that. I'm not taking any more chances.
But you are expending 2 action points, so that's banked regardless.
True. I am going to take 0 on this and just damage
Roll
outright.
straight damage then. 6. With, okay, that's gonna kill it regardless. And you totally just killed its other leg.
That ought to do that.
Yep, that poor thing has seen better days. So, that's at 0. Alright. Are you gonna take any minor actions?
I already used the minor actions to quick draw my bat.
That was a free action.
Not that I can think of right now.
Alright, you're not gonna move, you're just gonna stay there?
Oh yeah, good point. Hold on.
Movement is a minor, which is why I'm saying, like, okay, you get a free bonus action, and then you get your, or your free minor, and now you have another minor to move. Because that corpse ain't going anywhere. It's not going to suddenly, be risen from the dead and move around. Or is it? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm going to make a run toward Doc to get. Oh no, wait, she's got Big T over.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. There we go. I'm done.
Alright, cool. Alright. Well, that little one's limping along. I'm going to go after this little guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, yeah, just right there. And he's going to minigun it down. Or attempt to. That's definitely a hit. Oof, yeah, definitely a hit. 4 damage with burst and spread. So it makes 2 more hits against the damn thing. So, hang on. That's 3 damage, actually, because it's got 1 damage resistance. Well, regardless of where he hits it. All in the body. And then he does 2 more hits in random locations for 2 damage each. Right front leg, right hind leg. So, okay, hitting the torso on the right side of the damn thing. So that's 2 more damage actually because each damage resistance area. So minus 2 more. You brought it down to 5 health. Okay. Doc, you are up along with Jeff. So you get the one that's trying to limp away down this way, and this one's getting chewed up.
Okay. And New one?
Okay, that's a hit. And that'll be, ooh, so that's 3 damage, but +1 because of vicious, -1 armor because of the piercing. So, okay. You did 4 damage to it. It is almost dead. Will you have your doggo move up and do anything?
Not at this time.
Oh, you don't want to have him go up and bite the damn thing and finish it off?
True, I can do that. Okay.
He does have the movement to get there. Ruff.
Hmm.
He's a hit. Damage.
Never mind.
Ruff. Oh yeah. Jeff manages to nom it to death. Where did he hit it, actually? I'm curious. Hit locations. Quadruped. Right hind leg. That poor thing's right side is just chewed the hell up and back. That one's done, and that one's done. So that's concluding your guys' turn. This stag is still trying to limp away. I need to do that, but yeah, alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So last turn to get this thing before it runs off. Or before it limps away. Jeff, or not Jeff, Kneecaps, you're up.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Mm-hmm. We'll be packing this up soon here. Probably after this, we'll do a little bit more narrativeness when we get to the ranch, and we'll probably pack it up for the night. I kind of wanted to get this one in. I'm like, all right, cool. I see how this works, and yeah, this is nice. I like this new grid-based thing. This works.
Where's
really
Where's that rat stag?
It's way down here in the corner.
Christ, I'm not gonna make it.
Probably not, but you can give it a shot.
Get back here, you son of a... I'm not gonna make... T, this one's up to you. You're gonna have to shoot it down.
I'll see what I can do. Alright, so it's T's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, he totally can get there. Actually, don't want to get up into melee because then he can't fire his minigun. And he used a move, so he can't do that. So, alright. Last shot here, maybe. Well, from T, that is. Oh no, he totally missed!
No! Doc, it's up to you!
Yeah, he hit nothing but tree and dirt. Yeah, so the stag is down there. Can you nail it before it limps off? One tried fighting back, the other one kind of wandered and it got shot. This one got critted and is the only one that's probably limping its way away. Does Doc try to finish it, try and get in the range to finish it off, or does she just feel sorry and lets the beast just wander off?
Yeah. I'm stuck.
Where are you trying to get to? Where are you trying to get to?
I think about here was at 6 paces.
Okay, yeah. Because you were right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be right there. And that is well within your range to shoot the damn thing.
Okay, I am going to try to shoot the deer thingy.
Okay. Success! Roll damage. It is dead. It falls to the ground lifelessly. Congratulations, you've killed 3 Ragstags. Keep forgetting to do that every time you kill something. Damn it. No. Go away. It's off the screen. There we go. Alright, that will end combat. So, you guys can now start seeing if you can harvest what you needed from these things, and if you guys wanted to scavenge a bit, you can. Now see, this map I know there's stuff to possibly scavenge, and I'll see what you guys can find. So,
Alright, let's see what we got here.
how many stides you need? 3.
We need
you have
3,
2,
and we
yeah,
have 2.
You have 2 from when you were looting the last place. So,
Right. T, you take 1. Doc, you take another. I'll deal with the last one.
alright, sounds like a plan. I'll take this one here. Doc, why don't you go check on the one with the doggo before he, turns it into lunch. Because he's still nominal on its leg.
Please tell your little friend over there that's not lunch. He's gonna get sick if he does that. So what rules for this? Like,
let me see. Hang on. I got it right here. Butchery. You need an endurance plus survival test. With a difficulty of 0. Hang on. Effect is rolled. Okay, so here's how it works. It is a difficulty 0 for the test. However, this yields 2d6 of rag meat. If an effect is rolled, it also yields a hide. So, because you guys are doing this for a quest right now, I'm gonna say that you're going to have to make. If you want to just get meat, it's no roll. If you want to try and get the hide, you need to roll.
I am not taking any risks. I am going to roll for the hide.
Yeah, well, okay, so you have to make your survival check. So it's going to be endurance survival plus difficulty 1, actually. So make the roll, and then we'll roll for the result. Okay, you get success.
1 success.
So make, I need you to roll 2 dice, 2d6, and I'll tell you the results. Because I need to figure out if I can macro that shit later on. So you got a 4 and a 4. Oof, I think 4s are jack. Let me see here. 4s are jack. You find no meat, nothing. Yours is just beaten to a bloody pulp.
Son of a...
Yeah. Alright. Let's see what big old T can find. Let's see. Endurance and survival. I'm a rolling. Alright. 2 successes. Rolling the dice. A 1 and a 4. Oh, crap. 4 is a nothing, and I think 1 is just a piece of meat. Yes, 1 is a piece of meat. So, Big T finds a piece of ragstag meat. Sorry, this hide is worthless right now.
Damn it.
Yeah, this thing ain't falling apart. Maybe I hit it too much with the minigun. Oh well. At least I managed to find some meat for y'all. He'll hand it over to Doc. Doc, it is your turn. You're the last hope right now to get the 3rd hide from these things. Unless you guys get lucky and wander into another group later on.
Okay, what do I need to roll?
Endurance survival.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'll give you that piece of meat.
Survive. That's very helpful.
Oh, sorry. Oh no!
No, I vote for S.
No, hide. Unless the only other thing you can do is expend a luck point. You have 2 right now. Do you wish to expend a luck point to re-roll? Or actually, yeah, I think you can re-roll. Yeah, you can re-roll with a luck point. Up to you.
I'd say go for it.
That's her luck point to deal with. Of course, I also should have offered that to you myself, as well, my dude. Did you want to expend your last luck point to? Oh well, you made your pass. Although you could re-roll the result of the roll. So you found jack shit on yours. It was just pure, just pulp. Although considering you beat it to death with a freaking baseball bat. Excuse me. Okay, it's 38 XP. So, Doc, did you want to re-roll that or no? You can eat the result, knowing that you'll have to come back to look for another group, or potentially re-roll it and get what you guys need. The decision lies with you. Once you've made your decision, we'll wrap up here. I know it's already starting to get late, and I'm starting to feel a bit too. Oh, excuse me. I know he's trying to decide, like, do I roll it? Do I not? Do I roll it? Do I not? Last call, Doc.
Oh, what the fuck.
All right. Do the check again. I'll check that. -1 on your luck. Success. Now, roll 2d6. Two d6. Let's see what they come up as. Doc?
Hmm?
Roll 2d6 for me, please.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. We're all fading here. I know. We're almost done. A 1 and a 5. The 1 yields a piece of meat, and the 5 rolls. You found the 3rd hide. And, well,
I have one response to that.
You found 2 pieces of meat, because that also yields the hide as well. So, you found 2 more pieces of ragstag meat, and you found the 3rd hide. Congratulations.
And there was much rejoicing.
Very much so. Very good response, actually, my dude. Let's see here. Red stag meat. There we go. So let me give that to you, Doc. And the hide. So you found 3 bits of meat, and you found the 1 hide. Excellent. So last bit before we adjourn for the evening. Did you guys want to scavenge the area or not?
I think that's going to be a hard pass.
Hard pass. Okay. So, with that, I think this is a good time. Oh, excuse me. I think this is a good time to call it. So, yeah, we've been going for a little bit over 2 hours, which is a decent amount of time. We wrapped up the last encounter. You guys did some looting, found some stuff, and have now found the 3rd hide you need to pay off the guy's debt and get his medals back. Excellent. So with that, we will call this a stream for the evening. Let me just go ahead and move this back over to the world map so I remember where we are later on. So it's the world map, and you guys have been traveling for, what was that? It was 10 miles, I think it was. Hang on. You're about halfway to the creek. Yeah, you guys traveled 10 miles, which is, what is that? It's a 5-hour trek? Yeah, so you guys have been trekking for 5 hours. It was 6 o'clock in the morning when you guys left, so let me see here. That means it is 11 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, alright, cool. Alright, so with that, we will call this an official session. Is there anything else you guys want to mention before we officially adjourn for the evening?
I am the tired.
You are the tired. And I believe Ambrosia is also le tired.
Yeah. Brain functionality, not functioning.
Brain functionality reduced to minimum. Getting ready to enter sleep mode. It's like, yes, get it. Anyways, alright then, my friends. We will call this a stream for the evening. Thank you again so much for joining us for this short session, but still fun and bearing with me as we bookkeep. Speaking of bookkeeping, my dude, you still owe me a skill that you wanted to level up, and Ambrosia, you owe me a perk and a skill, which I'll help you figure out tomorrow. And again, the option is still open for you, my dude. If you want to switch perks after you peruse through the Grandmaster list, please go ahead and do so.
You said skill, right? And that would be our stat points right there?
Skill would be melee weapons, sneaking, survival. Those are your skills. Your specials are like agility and stuff. That's a totally different thing.
Right. I'm actually gonna sink one into let me see here. I'm gonna sink another one into small gun.
Small guns? Okay. Where's your small gun? So you're now skill 4. Okay. So you are pretty much done except for the perk list. And this will be fair because you took Lead Belly. You haven't done anything to use the perk. So for the time being, it is your perk unless you tell me, hey, I looked at the list, I found something better, that I want to use, give me this perk instead of Lead Belly, and it's fair game. More so, it's completely fair because you haven't had a chance to use Lead Belly at all. So I won't say that's, you know, gaming or cheating or anything like that. I declare that a free pass. And anyways, all right. Other than that, we are good for the evening. So I would like to thank you once again for everyone who's joined the stream, who's hanging out, and who's watching this maybe on a rebroadcast. Thank you again. If you enjoy this, you know, come on by, chat with us as we're playing, or give me some ideas as I'm playing, or good ideas or bad ideas. It's up to you. If you have any suggestions for me to help us streamline our games or anything like that, please do. I'm always welcome to that. And of course, a big shout out to my wonderful players and friends, Zawarsman and Ambrosia Hartnett. Thank you both again so very much for joining me and indulging in this madness that we have embarked upon. This mad journey that we are embarking ourselves upon. Until then, my friends, it is time to say farewell and safe travels out there in the wastelands, my friends. Until next time, this is St. Luther signing off. Take it easy, my friends. And it's time to close the vault doors once more.
Goodbye, humans.
Later.